skin looked like chocolate pudding. Not a wrinkle nowhere. Handsome as he could be, but he's ugly.
Come on.
Because he's black.
Deal with it.
Sick. Who made you sick? It's the society that fed you. It came in on a need. I need to be loved. I need to know who I am and what I am and to feel my worth as a human being. But then somebody come in and tell me I'm black because I'm cursed. So then the lighter I am and the more close I am to white folk and the less black I am, the less cursed I am. So because I'm less cursed, I walk tougher than the one who look more cursed. And the blacker you are, you think you're the most cursed of all. And that's so sad because the blackest men and the blackest women of ours are all frozen on the inside. Never speak, never stand up boldly. Because they feel that the whole damn world is against them, and they're not wrong, but it's something we can overcome. We're just dealing with God and the devil. So this is a real force now. And all we're doing is manipulating forces within you. And we can make you good or make you evil just by the manipulation of these natural forces. Now let's come to this thing called sex. Now, people don't discover their stomachs. You know, they're born into the world hungry, so they got to eat. Some children know they got to eat, don't even know where the food goes, but they know I got to eat. Then one day they learn in physiology the food, you know, goes in here and it goes down into a stomach. Oh, beautiful, got a stomach. But you were hungry from day one. Now, as you mature, another hunger comes up in us because God has so fixed this thing. It's a timing mechanism. When you get, it used to be, sisters, when you're 12 or 13, and brothers, when you're in what they call puberty, you notice a little hair come under your arms and in other places, and you run and say, "Ooh, mommy!" A hair down there.
That's true.
Now that hair, if you look at the scriptures of Samson, the hair was a sign of his strength. Hair growing in certain areas where hair was not only means that the powers of these organs that were once dormant is now manifesting life. See? When you see, go out there, you see it's springtime, you see the grass come up, it was all, the seed was already there, just waited for the right season, then it started coming up. Is that right? Same thing with you and me as human beings. The urge, the hunger for sex is already there, but it's not the season. But when you start developing, then you notice feeling come into you and an attraction for the opposite sex. You don't understand it. At one point you didn't care about boys. And at one point, brothers, we didn't care about no girls. But at another point, we got the point. And we was pointed toward her, and she was pointed toward us. Now that's the area when this power and urge and hunger for expression comes alive. Now, no child knows how to control that urge. They hardly know what it is. They're experimenting with it. they know that this is wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. They know this is wrong. But knowing something is wrong and doing what is right, now that's an entirely different animal. A lot of folk know what's wrong, right, and what's wrong, but the idea is, I know it's wrong, but if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. See, now look at this. Wait, does it? How did I get into this kind of stuff? Now, dear brothers and sisters, y'all all right? What I'm saying to you is, it takes strength to do what you know is right. See, it don't take strength to do wrong. All you got to do wrong is follow the urge. The urge is neither right nor wrong. The urge is an urge. Now, when right and wrong comes in, is when you measure the standard up against the urge. Now, I'm hungry. There's a standard. Thou shalt not kill.
Right.
That don't mean thou shalt not kill, period, because you kill something to stay living.
Yes,
it means thou shalt not kill outside of the law of justice. Now I'm hungry. I know I ain't supposed to kill. The urge say, eat. And if I keep hungry long enough, the urge is going to overpower the moral law, and I will kill. Then the urge, unsatisfied, led me to do something against the law of God. You see that?
Yes.
Now, in the urge, there's a voice, and there's a counter voice. This is all natural. Ain't got nothing to do with Bible or Quran. But what happens is, what God has so wonderfully done through the prophets, he took the drama that is played out on the inside of your bodies, and he gives them names and character. And he gives it a drama and plays it out in the stories of the Bible. But you can't read the story and say, oh, I'm reading Cain and Abel. Oh, there's some cat named Cain did in his brother named Abel. But you are not able to look inside and see how that drama is played out. I'd like to show you an example of Cain and Abel inside yourself. Yeah. Man, you know, I just got to say this. You know, brothers and sisters, look, I am so full in terms of what I really want to say to you. And it's just so painful to know that you can't say it and don't know when you get an opportunity. You know, that's the tragedy about death and leaving before you've emptied out on folk what God is showing you, you know? Well, that's another text. I just had to stop a moment and just think, because what all is rushing in my mind, I'll never be able to bring it all out. But I hope I can get enough of it out in the next few minutes that you will understand what I'm saying, and then go home and look at you, because the success and failure that has dogged you is all in your hands. You are the one that can make success, and you can make failure. There is no power that can overcome you if you will to be in harmony with God's will, because God's will is not that you be a slave, not that you be a tool of anybody. You're that because of circumstances. All right? Now let's look at the voice and the counter voice. The urge comes up. What is this urge I'm feeling in the pit of my stomach? Well, they call it Love. Oh. Love.